I've got a secret. Everybody in the world is looking for a leader. Everybody wants somebody to follow. But you know what? They want someone to follow that they want to follow, not that they have to follow. And there's 3 questions that every follower is asking of a leader. And on today's program, I'm going to share those 3 with you. Well, welcome to today's program. So glad you're here. Listen, if you're new, this channel is all about tips, teachings, and encouragement on how to transform your life, how to accelerate your business or your career, and basically just how to be the best version of you. So click the subscribe button and be a part of our community. And when you do, in the comments below, just put I subscribed. I'd love to get back to you. And also don't forget to click that little bell, that's that notification bell, and that way you'll be notified every single time that we put up a new video. So now let's get into today's teaching. Here are the 3 questions that every follower is asking of a leader. Now they're not difficult, they're very simple. The first question that every follower is asking of a leader is simple. It's, can you help me? You know, when things happen, when there's change, when there's issues, problems, whatever comes up in someone's life, the first question is, how is this going to affect me? How is it going to affect me? And people are looking for a leader that's going to be there to help them get through a situation, to guide them, to give them answers, to give them some strength. They need somebody that's going to propel them to another level. That's somebody that's going to help them in their career, in their life, in their finances, whatever it is that you are helping them with or leading them in. They need to know that you're kind of the next level ahead. They're not looking for somebody that's going to be needy to them or always asking them questions. They're looking for a leader that's there for them, that's going to propel them. So very simple concept, but it's very powerful. They're looking for somebody that they know can help them. All right, question number 2 that every follower is asking of a leader is, do you care for me? People need to understand that you actually care for their well-being. They need to not just understand it, they need to believe it. They need to believe that you have their best interests at heart, that you don't have any ulterior motives, that you just want to see them succeed, you want to see them grow, you want to see them propel and excel, whether it be in life or business or their careers, and they need to know that you care for them. Now, the difficult part with that, and it's not really difficult, but everybody feels care in different ways. You know, there's different personalities, there's different things that people need to feel that caringness. And the only way you're going to find that out is to dig into their lives, to invest time in them, to find out what their interests are, to find out what motivates them, to find out what it is that's going to help you show that care to them. You know, one of my skills, I believe, is building teams. I've been in the corporate world, I've been in the nonprofit world, and I started my first business when I was 16 years old, promoting concerts. I would bring in bands to this small town. Maybe you've heard, maybe you haven't heard of them, Doug and the Slugs. Maybe you never heard of Doug and the Slugs. Candy, these are Canadian bands. And you know what, maybe you might have heard of this last one, Tom Cochrane and Red Ryder is what they were called. Yeah, when I was 16 years old, I brought Tom Cochrane and Red Ryder to this little town. I promoted them. I sold this concert out. And you know what? I didn't do it on my own. I couldn't have done it on my own. I was only 16. Actually, I couldn't even go to the concert because they served alcohol there. So I had to stand outside, look through the window just to see how my concert was going. Crazy story. Maybe I'll tell you a little bit more about that in some next videos. It was actually quite funny. But I had to actually get a bunch of followers. And guess what? I was 16, so guess what? They were like 15 and 14, and I had them running all over this little town, handing out flyers and handing out posters and handing out all this kind of stuff, and no pay because I didn't know if it was going to work or not. But you know what? They did it for me. They followed me in this little venture. They believed in the vision that I had to kind of bring big bands to this little town, and they only follow me because I spent time to kind of understand who they were and what kind of affirmation they needed, and it was awesome. So take some time, no matter who it is you're trying to lead, and no matter who your followers are, take some time to invest in them, get to know them, understand their motivations, understand their fears, or not understand, but even just hear their fears, hear their wants, hear their desires, and then take that time to really put in that time to really show that you care. Okay, and here's the third question that every follower is asking of a leader. It's, can I trust you? People will not follow you if they don't trust you. Trust is a paramount thing between a leader and a follower. Between somebody that's going to go and take a bullet for you, that someone's going to follow you no matter what, even when times get tough, to go, oh my gosh, or when you have a crazy idea and you want to think outside the box. Unless people trust you, they're not going to follow you. So you need to build that trust. So as a leader, how do we build that trust? Our word is our word. We follow through on every commitment we make. When we say we're going to be somewhere, we're there. When we say we're going to be there for somebody, we're there for somebody. We need to build that trust. And you know what? Trust has to be earned. It's not a guarantee. And I think that's some of the problems we have as corporate managers or in our own business, and we're starting to build teams. We just want them to trust us because of who we are. We think there should be this built-in trust, and there's not. So you need to earn that trust from your followers. And as you earn it, as you follow through on things that you said you'd do, they start building it and building it and building it and building it and building it. And eventually they'll go to any length to help you. People won't join your vision. People won't join your ideas. People won't follow you on anything until you get these three things straight. So just to recap really quick, people need to know, your followers, to be an awesome leader, your followers have to know, can I help you? Can I trust you? And do you care for me? You start working on those three things, and you will see that people will start trusting you, will start following you, will start going to the nth degree to help you fulfill whatever vision it is you have. So there you have it. There's the three things that every follower is looking from their leader. Now, let's be honest, they sound simple, but I want you to do some homework on yourself today. I want you to look at who it is that you're leading or who you're trying to lead, and I want you to ask yourself, do they trust me? Am I helping them? And do they know I care? And then you need to start showing them you care. You need to start helping them in every situation, being there for them, and that's going to build the trust to know that they can trust you in any situation, no matter how hard, no matter how little, no matter how obscure to you, they will follow you. Okay, do me a favor, give me 2 thumbs up, give me a like, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. And remember, let's start doing life today. Don't just live life, go out and do life.